And welcome back, geeks and gamers, ninjas and robots. We don't want to forget about the ninjas. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2015, and welcome to HorsePLAY Live. What's going on, guys? Episode 69. Yeah, I said it. 69. Best number in the alphabet. Heroes of the Storm gone wild. As you guys see on the overlay, we got a couple of heroes of our choice that we love to play on Heroes of the Storm. Down below me, you got the wonderful and bursty Illidan, and then we have a Sieger over there across the way, and Sylvanas, of course, one of the new heroes today. And up top, you guys see right there. Okay. You guys see him, he's right in the middle of the screen. He's invisible until he hits you in the face. Right wing. What's going on, Yog? Oh, I might as well introduce you to correctly, I guess. Sitting beside me every single week, hailing from Georgia. It is everyone's favorite casual. Crazy hardcore casual. Yogizilla. What's up, big boy?
What's up?
He's like, how's your week been, man?
Good, been very productive, and when I'm not being productive, I'm spending way too much time in Heroes of the Storm. It's funny because people are like, oh, did you get into this alpha? Did you get into that alpha? I'm like, not even interested. My game we played is good. I got a wall of shame of games I need to get to, and I don't really care because I'm just into the Heroes of the Storm. So, yep.
Yeah, my camera's kind of on a different angle. I'm trying new things and trying different, different ways of doing things. So if I don't look at the camera all the time, I'm sorry. I'm looking at, like, the other two screens.
We're both kind of at an angle in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So that works.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very nice.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Janelle's streaming.
I know. But guys, with us today, we'll be asking their opinions throughout the show because they both play. A little bit of, I guess, a seasoned player, such as, I'm not saying we're the best, but we're seasoned players. Fatal Blade's back in the house. What's up, buddy?
What is going on?
How you been liking the heroes updates and nerfs and all this other crap?
Good and bad. Super ecstatic that Murky saw a buff. Super sad that I guess Arthas basically became mid to low level because he used to be really fun.
Yeah, ETC's above him right now, and that's just like
ETC's top tier.
Well, Diablo ETC, yeah. The fuck. And also with us today is a new player to the game. I actually gave him a key here last week. What's up, Stryzix? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on? I'm doing good.
But he's also a team member on the Counter-Strike team, Pseudogen.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Beer is
Stryzix,
good.
Fatal, you guys want to chime in on what you guys been doing this week?
Fatal, why don't you go ahead first?
All right. Well, I got into the Rainbow Six Siege alpha and played quite a bit of that. That was pretty phenomenal.
I got into it. I just haven't played it yet.
It's so good, dude. I'm about a level and a half away from topping out, hitting level 40 in Heroes of the Storm. Probably do that in the next day or two. Yeah, just lots of gaming.
You guys tell that I haven't played with you in the last couple weeks because, like, the tournament we're getting ready for and all that other shit, I don't play heroes that much. Like, I'm still level 33. And that's where I stopped. Like, me and Fatal's behind me. Yogi was, like, level 21 or some shit. Me and him were level 30. Yogi picked up a stim pack, leveled up to 30 like that. I was like, oh, shit, he's going to pass me. Gotta go. And then, like, the next day, literally, he was 34. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What's going on here? It's like everybody leaving me behind. Because I'm kind of concentrating on something else, but...
Yeah, I was really lazy during the alpha, so I'm like, you know what? I need to catch up.
You should have been 40 a long time ago.
Well, if I recall correctly, they did a wipe. I don't remember if I hit 40, but I remember they did a wipe and everything reset. But yeah,
Yeah,
And that
well,
was like
the people
second
that
or
were
third
in the,
round in alpha.
I think they did that because the people in the alpha would have an unfair advantage to people that are just starting out.
Yeah, but it wasn't right at the end of the alpha. It was like before.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine because that game. We'll talk about it more later. That's actually our main topic tonight. But that game's really good about giving you a sense of progression and rewarding you at every step.
Right. Well, as you guys heard from me this week, we've been practicing a lot on the Counter-Strike. We're in actually a couple tournaments in May 1st and then May 31st. Some online tournaments on CEVO, so wish us luck there. But yeah, that's basically all I've been doing this week. And then doing some stuff around the house. Okay, fix the door, or my dad fixed the door. I didn't do shit.
Spring cleaning, aka ADD season, where everybody just finds random shit to do around the house, like randomly rearranging rooms or
wash
putting
the
up new
baseboards.
decorations. Yeah.
What baseboards? Down there. We have baseboards? Pizza Boy, what's up, man? Pizza Boy in the house. But here, Yogi, you want to start it off, buddy? Yeah.
Wait, start it off. What we're starting off. Well, tonight in the show, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Tonight in the show, Heroes of the Storm. Enough said.
There you go. But if you guys are new to the show, welcome to our silly party. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna get in trouble, or that's what we do. But yeah, I said that all crazy because you're probably ready for your part now, and you can't say it. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I was ready.
Mm-hmm.
But
you can still say it if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just say it. Whee!
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, right. HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play, and of course, 9 times out of 10, we get in trouble too. Sometimes it's 10 times out of 10. It's normally me that gets in trouble, but it's good. It's okay. We are the flagship talk radio show for GeekyAntics.net, or Geeky Antics Network, in collaboration with AllGames.com and the new collaborator, United Broadcasting Network. Our show covers all the aspects of geek culture, special focus on indie and strategy games, technologies, and of course, if we don't rant, then we're not doing something right. That's just how it is. And of course, the social issues that geeks face, and then also all the community events that we do. Yeah. Sometimes we even talk about tabletop gaming, and all the time we talk about food. Because we do.
Yeah.
Mustard's good. Wait, what? We'll be talking about something totally random. I like mustard.
Yeah, I've learned anytime we're podcasting or Twitch streaming, I've learned to stock up on snack foods. Matter of fact, Amazon has a great program called Amazon Pantry, where you can buy stuff wholesale and have an automatic auto ship thing set up where you save more money if you do certain things like auto ship. And it's crazy, and they have this thing where as much stuff you can fit in a box, you can get a flat rate shipping or whatever if you're not an Amazon Prime member. It's crazy.
Got an Illidan lover and liker in the house. Pizza Boy. You are not prepared. Anyway, that's awesome, man. Yogi, tell us a little bit more of what's going on in the show.
Yeah, for our new listeners and viewers, just keep in mind that we are live and uncut. We keep the show pretty raw. Crazy things may happen, and we're gonna leave them in there. Except for the audio podcast feed, we have to kind of edit stuff out. Sometimes we edit out 10 minutes worth of content. Sometimes we edit out an hour worth of content. Sometimes 2 hours worth of content. Well, actually, usually if we have 2 hours worth of content, we'll try to just split it up into 2 different audio podcasts, and it'll be a 2-parter. We've done that before. But we may say something offensive. We may say something really off color, or we might fart. Anything can happen. Shenanigans are abound. And after all, we are HorsePLAY Live, so you kind of have to expect the horseplay. With a name like HorsePLAY, what would you expect? Outside of My Little Pony. Craziness,
Well, I've got some emails before to where they're like, HorsePLAY Live, do you guys talk about, is it like horseplay? Like Are you watching horses fuck? No. It's a name. We're
I
joking
wonder
around.
sometimes
We're
people are
kidding.
trolling.
Dude, I swear to God, we say it like all the time. Like, HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play around, you know. Come on, that's our slogan. Really? You think we're talking about horses fucking? Come on. It's not even nice.
Janelle just hosted us too. She's here in spirit.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
She's been streaming since the morning, so I knew she wasn't gonna join us tonight.
Right. But we want to let you guys know that HorsePLAY Live is every Thursday at 11 p.m. I keep forgetting where my camera's at. And, of course, 8 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and simulcasted on YogiZilla. Now, if you guys want to help us out and give us some help on allgames.com, we could use your help. HorsePLAY Live Replay is also available earlier on Thursdays about 5 p.m. Eastern time on allgames.com. So, and that'll give us some numbers on all games, and they'll actually think we're doing good. Yeah.
For real.
But anyway, we're gonna get right into it, guys. Now, I'm guilty of this because I didn't look on the show notes at all this week, except for what he said started about Heroes of the Storm. So I have no idea how much news we got. So if we got a lot, I'm sorry. But welcome to the obligatory news with YogiZilla. Ding.
So yeah, ding. Why? I'm not gonna always do it. You're gonna expect it.
You got to. That's the thing.
Okay, that's not be the thing. I'll keep doing it.
Oh, we fucked that up.
So our friends over at Worst Radio Show, they're doing a Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition giveaway. I'm not sure if it did it already. It might be too late. I went to their website. I was a little confused. It's a beautiful site, but it's a little weird to navigate for me. It doesn't click. But I might just be really sleep deprived and part Down syndrome. I don't know. Something's going on. A little bit of column A, column B, you know. But go to the website anyway, worstradioshow.com, and check out all the wonderful news and tidbits they have over there. And on April 19th, which just happens to be my birthday, they are also doing a Mortal Kombat X couch co-op session, I guess you could say, or couch versus PvP session. And they're trying to get the hashtag play with each other. Hashtag play with each other trending. So if you're interested in watching that, say, hey, I want to watch Worst Radio Show. Hashtag play with each other on hashtag Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat X. So that should be a very entertaining. I won't be jumping on this game when it releases. I've decided. Outside of indie games, I refuse to jump on new releases. So I might have to eat some crow. I have a feeling that Andy's going to end up buying me GTA 5 for the PC. Even though I have a real love-hate relationship with that game. After that first,
you can join my crew!
But I told you, after that first month of the release on the 360, I was so disgusted with how they handled the launch. I stopped playing it. It was a fun game, but I was just so disgusted with how much...
Yogi, if Andy buys it for you, you're obligated to play it, right?
Yeah, I know. And that means I have to get my real gaming rig back up and running.
Yeah, you do. I've already messaged him and told him to do it. He goes, okay.
No, don't tell him that. Let's just hope he doesn't do it.
I told him, I said, you know what? Yogi said you won't do it because you're scared.
So I'd rather have that money to be a beer fund or a pizza fund. That's more useful to me. Almost lost some beer there. But Retro Friday, should be coming back April 10th, barring any setbacks. I said last week it would be coming back, but I'm not getting into the ramp. I'm not getting into the ramp. But I just found out some shit getting the runaround from certain companies.
Screw you, Comcast!
And yeah, that the shenanigans continue. So I have to really be selective about when I do streaming. When I do stream, it's probably a much lower bit rate to keep that. I'd rather stream for a longer period and do like a 30-minute, hour-long stream. What's the point? I wanted to stream for at least 2 or 3 hours.
Yep.
But other than that, the return of Retro Friday, I have a bunch of things queued up. You got to probably start off with Syndicate. on the PC. Then some hidden gems on the Sega Genesis. Some of the like lesser known games or cult classics, sleeper hits that I think people forget about, or just Sega Genesis games. Period. So I'm gonna probably do a lot of that, and some retro style games. And as I always do, I'll probably be going back to a lot of NES games too, because those are much easier to stream the 8-bit stuff. You know.
I might be losing my beard, dude.
Oh yeah, that's part of the news too. This just in, Obi might lose the beard. Unless you donate and say,
Well, no,
Epic,
I'll tell you.
Club.
I'll tell you guys. This is what's going on. Wife's fine with it. Everybody loves Fifi, and she's not I love her to death, so she's not a bad person. Don't think of her like that. But if I don't start making some kind of money with this, because of everybody loves my beard, so then she says everybody can donate. I was like, I can't ask people to do that. It's just for fun. And so we made a deal. If I don't, I have to, get up, $200 or something like that. Or some ridiculous number. I was like, you know what? I'm really going to take whatever they give me. And then I'm going to go to the bank and send you to the spa anyway. So that I can keep it myself.
Wow, BFT said that without the beard, you look like a naked mole rat.
I know, dude. I'm scared.
You need to get really thick, birth control glasses. They can really complete the look.
We're going to talk about something else right now. If you guys are looking to podcast, tweet us, please, at LB1X2, at YogiZilla, at Geeky Antics. Make sure that's the first tweet, at Geeky Antics. In fact, All Games just got new cloud-based storage systems to set up so they can host your podcast and blogs. That's really awesome.
Yeah, they've always offered unlimited storage for the podcast host, but now they've switched to a cloud-based system. And actually, Derek H has been migrating a lot of the content over. And we can set you up on Geeky Antics too. But we're collaborating with All Games and wanting to show them love as well. So depending what you want to do, how closely you want to work with together with us, we want to work with podcast hosts that really are responsive, not set it and forget it. Because we have some people that contribute, but they kind of do their own thing and don't collaborate with us, and that's no fun. That's cool too. But we want to have people that want to do game nights and group giveaways, meetups, brainstorming sessions, stuff like that. So I'm not saying it doesn't happen over the geekyantics.net, but I mean, not a geekyantics.net. In All Games, it definitely happens at geekyantics.net. But All Games is more like, they got so many shows that it's like a lot of the hosts on there almost don't even know what else is going on the network. They're like, oh, you're the other day I forgot who was streaming there, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? And they're like, hey, Yogzilla, and I'm like, what's going on? It's like, hey, welcome to All Games, first time. No, I kind of have 2 shows on the network. Yeah, they're kind of the biggest shows, some of the biggest shows on the network. We're always in the top 10 out of 30 plus shows. But I'm new, definitely.
Yeah, what's up?
New kid on the block. But yeah, podcasting, good times. Well, we give you some tips. We'll help you get some set up. We'll help you think about some good ideas, something sustainable for you to do. You have to have, it's good to have a labor of love, but you have to have some kind of strategy, some kind of end game. But moving on for podcasting, Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle just added 3 new games to the Humble Indie Bundle 14. As we're doing this live, there's 4 days left on this bundle. So if you act now, you could snag. I think they got 10 games on there now in that bundle. You pay $8 or more. Pay $40 or more, you get a bandana. I'm a fan of that. You get a T-shirt. I'm also a fan of that. And you get a man purse. No, you don't get the man purse, but that'd be pretty cool. But one of the new games they added is Contraption Maker, from the makers of The Incredible Machine. That's pretty sweet. I think it's straight up legit. But last bit of news here, Obi has this tournament thing coming up in a game that he barely plays. I mean, I've never hear him talking about this game. When I see him go on this game on Steam, I'm shocked. It's so rare for him to go on it. So, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell everybody about this game, this tournament that's going on, that's coming up?
Are we talking about the 600 plus hours I have on CS:GO? Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, that's that's newbie status. You need at least like 6,000.
Okay, yeah. Anyway,
They could be a veteran.
If you guys do want to support us, that would be awesome. But just to give us a holler, we are going to be putting some stuff on geekyantics.net as one of our official website for the team. It comes out today. I just think we made that deal. I think, hopefully. But you guys can check it out. It's called Pseudogen. We do have I have one of my teammates in here. But we're silvers. We're playing together. We're all silver elite or silver elite masters, and we're going into a silver tournament on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So, and it's going to be on Civo, and from what I'm gathering, it's going to be streamed. So you guys can all watch us win. Stryzik, you want to say anything about it?
It's not.
Not all at once now.
Good talk.
He's doing like sign language, but you can't see it.
Yeah, I found that out. But you guys can check it out. We're gonna be doing if within the next day or two, we're gonna have it on geekyantics.net. So you guys check that out. I don't exactly know where we're gonna put it at, but we'll let you guys know via Twitter. So, and that Twitter is just at Obi1X2 for now. If you guys want to support us, thanks.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. But now it's time. It's time. Geeks engaged.
That's the smallest shotgun ever.
I know, right? Guys, this show is about you, our fellow geeks. You guys can join the conversation by going into the TeamSpeak. The TeamSpeak info will be put in chat right about now. Please use headphones because, yeah, I'll kick you out. Sorry. We don't want to hear Mom, yeah, it's time to go to bed. We don't want to hear all that shit. So, please use headphones and, have the decency to mute yourself if you've got surrounding noise. But, that being said, wow, Moobot. Holy crap. Yogi,
we both did the command at the same time.
do we have
Wow.
Do we have any voicemails today? That's lined out. Do we have any questions I'd ask of them? I couldn't see it. It was red.
I didn't check actually. I was a total noob. I want to go
emails.
I want to really talk about
the
big stuff today. But let's see what's on the Ask FM. They usually have some good stuff on there. Let's see what we pull up on there. And it does have a phone app, by the way, on iOS and Android. Oh, the question of the day is, what's your favorite dessert? We should start off with Fatal. I think I know, but go ahead.
You thinking? All right. Favorite dessert? I would have to say
cheesecake. Right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like triple berry or tropical fruit cheesecake.
Oh my God.
Oh man, he's really specific. It has to be that.
Oh my God.
Except no substitutes.
I mean, yeah. Think about it. Do you want mustard cheesecake? Is that what you're trying to have? Like,
ugh. That would not work. I don't think.
Yes, we have asked.
Mama mudslide. Like, what are you?
Yeah. What about you, Yogi?
Mine. I mean, I love cheesecake, but I think I prefer flan. A good flan. Because it's just that it's a custard, it's a cake, it's just it's pudding, it's a little bit of everything. It's just amazing. The creaminess, it just melts in your mouth. So many flavors. It's tart, it's sweet, it's got the creaminess. It's just the texture's perfect. Oh, it's so good.
I can't do it. I'd feel like every time I eat one, I would level up in Final Fantasy.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god.
damn, I'm fat.
I know where you put the flaws.
My all-time favorite dessert, and this is just because this is ultimately my birthday cake because I don't like all that fucking nasty topping that they put on it, is a sponge cake and strawberries. Well, you know, with the syrupy strawberry, you know.
So you don't like the stuff that's as rich. You like it more fluffy.
Well, not as rich. Yeah, basically like frosting. No way, shape, or form I can even eat that.
Have you tried buttercream? It's a little lighter.
Nope, I hate that
Oh,
shit
no, not
too.
buttercream.
whipped.
Better cream.
Nope, fuck
But,
that shit too. Too
Are
much
you
sugar.
talking like? Is this like strawberry shortcake or like? Is it a strawberry glaze?
You know the sponge cakes that you see in the store, right?
like
They're
the
in
little 4-packs.
No, they're in a container, and it's a mound. You make it in a form. We make it here at the house.
Huh.
And you have a form of a sponge cake, and it's got like, I don't know how to explain it.
It sounds good.
Look up sponge cake in Google, dude, and it'll tell you what it is exactly. It's basically a fluffy cake. It's a little bit sweet. There's no frosting, no other thing. And then I just have, because I'm eating the cake, I feel like I have to eat some fruit. So I eat strawberries with it, syrup. You know, the strawberry syrupy stuff. It's like strawberry shortcake, basically.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
what I
But with
was
sponge
saying.
cake, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't sponge cake considered to be part of like the angel food family? quote
Exactly,
unquote?
exactly.
Yes.
Like the angel food cake, basically, is what more
Yeah.
people. I know it by because we get the big ones, and it's a circle, and then on the top it has like shut the hell up. Yogi's laughing at me right now. I don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm looking at the chat because we're having a battle about cheesecake in here.
But yeah,
And BFT said that he had a cheesecake once and it reminded him of a giant Reese's cup.
Strazik, what is your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Oreo pie.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Good call.
Oreo pie.
Oh man, Strazik should take the poll that we have up on geekyantics.net. If you look up, if you search,
He's joining it. He's joining Geeky Antics.
Oh,
well, you don't even have to sign up to take part in the poll. We recommend that you do, because you get achievements and be part of the forums and everything, and friend people and everything. But if you just go there, geekyantics.net, and then search cake versus pie, there's a poll, and you can choose which is better, cake or pie. Cake is winning, and rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
You know, I feel like this is Archer. Here, it's Horseplay Live, episode 69. There's been so many opportunities to make just a dirty joke. You know, hey, he needs to go to Geeky Antics and take a poll. Hey, this
Take
is
a
going.
poll.
You know, there's so many opportunities, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, someone's gonna pick it up.
Oh man,
Wait,
the last you talking about the last season?
Are we not doing the context thing anymore?
Yeah,
Why not?
are we not doing it anymore? We should really bring that back.
We should bring that back.
I feel so bad for him. I wonder how long they keep the show going. That's like one of the things Georgia's known for now. It's like it's produced here in Georgia, you know. That and Smite, it's like, yeah, Georgia pride. I wonder how many seasons they keep that going.
How about any reviews on Stitcher or iTunes? There,
Obi doesn't even
YouTube
care.
comments.
Archer, me. Not that I saw.
No.
Next time I will double check. So
Arch-
but leave those comments.
I do like Archer. I've watched the full season. Every time I go to Chewie's house, he's watching fucking Archer, so I'm forced to watch it, so I just decided to. Just saying.
BFT's like cake is better, but a good Boston cream pie or Toll House cookie pie can be hard to beat. See, I love Boston cream donuts.
Chess
Is it
pie.
big?
Chess pie is freaking amazing too.
What is it?
A chess pie?
What's that?
You live in the South and you don't know what chess pie is?
What?
But I probably know it's something different.
He's a New Yorker, though, dude.
It's still like they're gonna kick him back to New York. They're gonna be like, "What? What do you say about chess pie?"
Something like a pie. Yeah, I'm not a pie guy. I'm not. I just don't like pie. Like I'm not.
All right, that's
the
your
most-
Google homework for the week, buddy.
The problem is a lot of people really butcher pie crust, and when they no matter what you put in the pie, if the crust is bland or you burn it, it's like ugh, why? And that's the problem. Where cake rarely disappoints, you know. Even
Yeah.
bottom of the bucket cake is like, hey, cool cake. It's cake, you know. Cake and potato chips, cake and ice cream, and you have a good time. Pie, it's like empty promises sometimes. And I love a good pecan pie or pecan pie. Oh yeah, see, Q-Tip said it. He beat me to it. Pecan pie or a good apple pie, definitely.
My dad's favorite pie is chocolate pie, like whole, not pudding, chocolate pie. As in, like this son bitch has a sugar stroke every time he eats it. Okay, because it's actual chocolate.
Good lord.
It's not pudding. I mean, the graham
Yeah, I
cracker
love
crust.
chocolate, but
It has to be a
I
graham
love,
cracker crust. It can't be pre-made. It has to be homemade. Like, yeah.
I love chocolate, but I can't I don't like chocolate ice cream is one of my least favorites. It's like like it's just too much chocolate. Now the exception is I like a triple chocolate cookie because you have the chocolate cookie, the chocolate batter, and then the white chocolate, chips. That's pretty legit. With the regular chocolate chips in it too. But that's an exception. Usually it's like if it's too much chocolate, it's like I need some. The chocolate's kind of like a canvas, but it shouldn't be like the only thing in there. Or actually, better yet, the canvas shouldn't be the chocolate. It should be something else, and the chocolate should enhance the flavor, perhaps. Yeah, that's a better metaphor. We'll go with that. Oh man, BFT's like, I need to sober up so I can go out for some food. He's always getting food during our podcast. He's like listening to us in the car. One day we're gonna make him laugh. He's gonna crash into a pole, and then he's gonna laugh some more after he comes out of the car. Like ha 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 ha. Oh, my insurance is gonna cover it. Ha 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 ha. I got burgers. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that little thing of hey guys, I'm going to get burgers. Like right when we're starting our show, or right when we like an hour in, and we're all starting to get like, okay, I'm kind of hungry because we've been talking about food the whole fucking show, and then you want to go and say, hey, I'm gonna sober up to go get some food. Really?
He never brings enough to share with us. I got a bag of burgers.
I'm done.
But it's all for me.
I'm going to get burgers right now. See ya.
He said he's gonna crash and die and haunt us with burgers for life.
Oh,
Dude, that'd be a good like dark comedy. Someone dies in a crash, and then like they haunt people, and they keep stealing their food. People looking in the fridge, it's like, I know I had leftovers of that pasta. I know I had leftovers from the burgers that I grilled the other day. What the hell? Where are all the chips? Why? This bag of chips, all it has is the crumbs left. Like I can't even eat this shit. It's freaking like potato chip fairy dust. Don't you hate that? Like someone leaves like crumbs, like they leave, or like they get cereal and they leave just enough so like maybe you can have like a thumb's worth of cereal, but not enough for a whole bowl. It's like, why?
I hate that shit when people
Poochie.
I hate that shit when people half a fucking bowl box. Like really, you couldn't have just like had a little bit extra big of bowl, and now I'm stuck with a half a bowl of cereal, and then I have to mix it with some other cereal that's nasty as shit. No.
Yeah, that doesn't compliment it well. Like Raisin Bran with
Fruit Loops.
Crunch Berries. Like, ew. My taste buds don't know what's going on. It's like it's healthy, it's sweet, it's too much.
Exactly.
Oh man. Oh, you can eat the crumbs. Well, you can repurpose the crumbs. Like what I do when I have like a lot of like little things that you can't really eat on their own. I'm like, I find creative ways to use. That's how Chef Salad was born. It's like a chef realized they didn't have enough ingredients, but like, let me just throw a bunch of stuff in the salad. Boom, ham, eggs. Why not? I don't have enough to make any a single plate with those things, but if I put them all together, boom. So with like potato chip crumbs, you can make that into like a breading, or you can put it in a sandwich to give the sandwich a little bit of texture, dude. Yeah, it's a happy dog. Your dog kind of looks like a little bit like
Spot?
like the Target dog.
No, Spot from Rascals.
Yep.
Oh, that's the one. Yep, that's what I was thinking of. One black eyebrow. Your dog only has one eyebrow. Make fun of the dog.
Yeah.
You're silly. You look funny.
This dog will eat you.
That dog's got the people's eyebrow, though. All right. It's not just any eyebrow. That is an eyebrow that intimidates and demands respect.
Oh, I want to show off my dog, but I can't. We can't bring her into the carpeted areas. We want to keep, just in case they get fleas. Yeah.
Or the
But
dog pisses everywhere and he doesn't want to pee at their car.
Whoa, yeah, Lila did that once because she's a diva, and I didn't give her enough attention. And I take her off often. I take her out. I take her out like 3 to 5 times a day.
I might have an
And
issue.
one day
though.
she just peed on the bed.
She's staring
I'm
at me
like,
like she's gotta pee. Please take me out.
You got her all excited. That's why you gotta be careful with the female dogs. Opie's dog is actually The Rock.
That is true. You can tell the eyebrow gives it all away.
That's great.
And the dog did show up when we started talking about pie. We know The Rock loves pie.
Oh no! Don't call my dog Miley Cyrus. Oh, that makes me sad. Do you see
Bald-headed
pictures?
freak. Got it.
You see pictures of all my pets on my Instagram? Just add YogiZilla.
And you
my
can add
Instagram is-
Obi1X2 now.
Yeah, we finally converted you. My Instagram is, I'm gonna just let you know right now, my Instagram is purely food and animals. That's it. I don't take selfies and all that bullshit.
I do.
Actually, 2 or 3 times I did. I take a picture of my elbow and I take a picture of my foot just because I could. Yep, that happened. I'm like, hey, people take selfies of their face way too close up. I'm gonna take a extreme close up of my foot, extreme close up of my elbow, extreme close up of my thumb, and someone's gonna wonder what that is. Is that a penis? No, it's a thumb. Oh, okay. Well, I'll you double take, right? What am I looking at? You stare at it, you're like, I really hope I'm not looking at a private part. By the way, if you can't join us live, keep the conversation going. Send us some tweets. You can reach us pretty much anytime via Twitter at Obi1X2, at YogiZilla, and at Geeky Antics. Twitter, that's the shizzles. Twitter's probably the best thing because I get text messages off of Twitter too. So that's the best way to reach me these days. Phone conversation. I don't even use my phone as a phone device. I use it as a data device. Like people make a phone call. It's so weird to me. Like, oh, voice. That's still a thing.
As always, guys, the best way to experience all our shenanigans, of course, is via main live chat hub right here on Geeky Antics. So if you guys want to join our official Gang HQ, you guys can go ahead and join. We'd love you to. GeekyAntics.net, where you guys can comment, share, and just join us on the forums just because we want to see what other awesome geeks think. That's just what it is. We want to see what you guys think. We want the collaboration. We want as many people on there. So, millions of ideas thrown around. One's going to be a good one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Beefy, hi, baby. Hey. That's my wife, guys.
Did we mention that we have a voicemail line? And we appreciate the voicemail we got in episode 68. Keep those coming. Anytime we have a topic you want to add to that conversation, or there's something you feel we should cover, you'd like us to discuss, have a roundtable discussion or a rant about, leave us voicemail. 206-415-4987. That is a US-based number, United States. Again, 206-415-4987. And alternatively, if you don't like your voice or you don't want to pay the toll charges, the telephone costs, whatever, you leave us email. Email's still a thing, I believe. Mail at geekyantics.net. And that's not just our email. That's the email for the entire Geeky Antics network. So all our family of shows will forward the message on to the appropriate parties.
I'm doing great, hon. How are you doing? We're all having a little party right here on Twitch, on Geeky. Figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, it's you know, for you, I'm a little jealous of you folks up north for now, because apparently we're not getting a spring. We're going straight into summer. It's like,
Dude, I was up like Missy came home Friday or Wednesday. And then so all three of us were here. We got to spend family time a little together. And bedtime comes around, guess what? Thunderstorm. So needless to say, I'm almost passed out. I just get a thunderstorm volt. Like, okay, I'm up. There we go.
I love thunderstorms.
And then
I find it so
finally
relaxing.
stopped this morning, like, finally. And then
We need that. Have that storm front come down south, because the humidity right now is so ridiculous. Right now, I took a nice shower, got some fresh air, but right now I'm sweating into my eyes and it hurts. These are not tears. These are sweat beads coming down my cheek. We need some of those thunderstorms. It's gonna hit. It's gonna be like a monsoon. I can feel it in the air. And my back's doing that thing that it does. It's hard to describe. You old farts out there know what I'm talking about. You
I hear you, Sonny.
There's a certain kind of pain you get. It's like, okay, it's gonna be a rainy day today. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a thunderstorm. It's gonna be it might be a hurricane today actually.
Yeah, I know there's thunderstorms coming tonight. That's why right after the show we're gonna have a little party on Geeky Antics right here. I'm hosting it. I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep tonight either. It's 'cause, look.
Ooh! He was in a storm.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so addicted, so bad. But it's time.
It's
for
time. Man crushes and Geek Girls, yay! Yay! This is where we show our favorite man crush or geek girls of the week. If you want to suggest or be a guest, your favorite man. Wait, if you want to be a guest or suggest your favorite man crushes or geek girls, contact us via Twitter, allgames.com, the official gang website, x.net. We'd love to hang out with you, but for now, we are going to share our geeks of the week. Yogizilla, what is your geek of the week? Who?
I just want to say in the chat, see, that boggles my mind. Talking to my friends that are still up north, Morgana Freya, she's saying we had snow yesterday. That boggles my mind. When I'm experiencing 90-degree weather with high humidity, and you're talking about snow, I'm like, are we even in the same country? What's going on here?
No, we're not. People in the north are not in the same country with those that are south of the Mason-Dixon line.
No, but it's never been this bad. Like, I can't remember it being this bad in the past, like, even 5 years. Crazy.
Global warming.
Yeah, I guess so. But my geek of the week is kind of a troll pick. It's a rather popular one. I usually don't pick very popular people, but it's Kitty Plays Games. And I'm going to be a total typical male here and say that the only reason I mention her briefly is because her profile picture is pretty legit. That picture has to be one of the most professional like photos I've ever seen on Twitch. Like, it's total like model glamour shot status. But then when you see her streaming, it's like you don't look anything like the picture really. Like, but I mean, I'm not complaining.
Like, they had to make you up for 4 hours before you took that picture. You need to do that every stream now.
I'm saying she's like I've always had a thing for Jennifer Connelly, and I know some people are like, dude, her eyebrows are insane, but I think she's gorgeous. Like, she's not like perfect by any means, but she's like she's like an everyday girl, but then she's also very beautiful in her own ways, you know?
There is no perfect women. The only ones
there
that
isn't.
Listen, the only ones that think they're perfect just means they've spent too much money. And they're not even human anymore. They're all plastic.
And not to mention, sometimes the flaws are what make people attractive. Like, I like her bushy eyebrows. I think her that natural look is kind of cool. Now, if she had a unibrow, that'd be a little weird. But I could probably forgive her for that because she's Jennifer Connelly.
I could forgive her for that, I guess. I mean,
you know, I'm definitely not a looker. I mean, but hey, I have personality. But no, you know, seriously though, when it comes to female streamers, my love and this is sincere. My love really goes out to Janelle number 5, who's in the chat. Cupcake
Definitely.
Noms, who's part of our stream team, just like Janelle. Cupcake Envy, and that's Cupcake Envy, and there's an extra E in there. It says Cupcake EENVY. Yeah, there's an extra E in there. She mistyped it when she created the account. That's a funny story. But anyway.
ENV. Cupcake ENV. Yeah, just like it says. Yeah.
There you go. Cupcake ENV. There you go. That's the easy way to say it. And then Morgana Freya. Because, they're just really, like, they're engaging. They're fun to hang out with. And they're not fake. I don't like fake people. Like, just because, there's a lot of people you see streaming on Twitch. They're partnered. And, they're relying on having a pretty face. And it's a shame, but Twitch knows that's what attracts viewers. And they're cashing out on it. But soon, our dear friend and another Twitch stream member for Geeky Antics, Renee Bones, will be joining us. We're going to get her set up. And
Bones is coming? Yeah.
Yeah, Princess Kitty. So and I've got her and her boyfriend hooked on Heroes of the Storm. So some Hero League is gonna be coming here soon. Once everybody reaches, actually everybody doesn't have to reach level 40. Just the person that creates the team, I believe. I'm not sure. I gotta double check that. But anyway, those are my picks.
Nice. I'm just gonna shout out just because I'm part of the team, and I want these guys to I want support for us. So I do want to give shout outs to Pseudogen, is our Counter-Strike team, and I guess Stryzik's right here in chat with us, or right here in TeamSpeak with us. So
Hey.
big shout outs to those guys for actually saying, because I basically gave them an ultimatum. I said, all right guys, I'm willing to do this with you guys, but I need verbal commitments from everybody right now if we're ready to do this or not. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna put my time into it, but don't make me waste my time because I'm trying to do podcasts and doing my own stream and doing all that everything. So got a verbal commitment and everything's been going great. So I even talked to one of them's mom.
Oh wow.
You owe me.
Damn.
Yeah,
You owe me.
she wanted to talk, and I was like, this is what I told everybody. This is it's something to like. We're gonna go. We're playing, yes, but we're not gonna play around. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. We'll be serious about it. Practice, and we don't over practice or anything. We practice for 2 or 3 hours. Every other day, but then we do lots of DM and make sure our shots are right and everything. But
Yeah.
you guys will see. We got a tournament May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. CEVO. It's streamed. I'll let you guys make sure you guys know that. We'll put that on the Geeky Antics. Yep.
Word. And we got a video play on the front page of geekyantics.net. So, yep. Does Fado share his pick?
Not yet. I do have. It's sticking with the Heroes of the Storm theme. Person I think I really want to shout out is Blinks. I've watched him for a while, and he transferred over to Heroes of the Storm. And congrats to him. He actually, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, he got signed to Complexity.
Ooh.
So yeah, Blinks now plays for Complexity, and he's at twitch.tv/theblinks, because like I said, it's only recent and stuff, but he's phenomenal. Actually, he's a very a support main. I watch him a lot, learned a lot about how to play and kind of shifting metas and stuff from him. And I'd say the other one would be Nick Hotz. That's about it. If you want to learn anything about heroes, watch them.
Word.
Stryzik, do you have any geeks or anybody that you just any streams that you like, or anybody that you just want to give shout outs to?
No, not any geeks, really. Not that I could think of off the
Could
top
be
of my head.
gamers, streamers, hell, I don't care. Some neighbor down the street, I don't care.
Give a shout out to Uomi. He's not a streamer, but he is a gamer.
He's our opper.
Yes, he's our opper. The beast.
And yes, his mom did say it was okay. After I took it, she wasn't gonna let him do it. Then
Really?
I actually talked her into it. So, Yomi, don't let me down, buddy. don't let me down, please. But
Wow.
a second thing for us, we're actually gonna be putting that on the. I want to be putting some of our practice. We're gonna be recording something. You guys can check that out on. But we're gonna move right along. I believe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. This is a preview coming up.
I'm still looking for a sound effect. So
Okay.
make sure that you guys know I'm looking for a sound effect. Come to me if you want to try the sound effects. Women are encouraged to try out for it. Thank you. But go. Yeah. Quickie. What's our quickie of the week this week, Yogi?
What's actually like I said, it's a preview for we should be doing an episode 70. It's had an idea of a lot of us are animal lovers. We have pets, and I just wanted to have a discussion about the general topic will be when animals are assholes too. Because human beings are definitely assholes on the most part, but animals are usually more likable. And there's a good reason that every time you share a picture of a cute animal on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever you're doing, Tumblr, it gets shared and commented like crazy, right? But then you say something important like,
I'm dying of cancer.
yeah,
Like, really,
yeah.
whatever.
I didn't want to use that example again because it hits home to a lot.
Oh,
Like,
kinda. My bad.
I just got a new job. I'm so excited, and I won't be homeless anymore. And people are like, whatever, you know.
You won't get any likes on something like that, except from like your mom.
Now, I do have a dog. I do have a dog that I want to give, special warning to. Missy's grandma's dog. The little rat terrier. Okay? Little evil bitch. I'm telling you right now, I want to just punt that dog. And it's one of those ones I can hold in my hand. Literally. Full grown. Old as hell and cranky as shit. Because he lives with 2 cranky-ass women. I probably shouldn't have said that too loud because Graham's probably watching. She's probably going to yell at me when I come in next.
Little dogs are always the worst.
11.
People worry about the bully breeds and the big dogs, but it's the ankle biters that are the worst because they overcompensate. But we're not gonna get to it right now.
Big dog, little dog syndrome.
If you have asshole animal moments you want to share with us, leave us voicemail 206-415-4987 or tweet us at Geeky Antics, and then we'll discuss. But
there you go, Fifi. Leave a voicemail.
So what we're looking for is the most asshole moments and a pet you know of or you have in the family or have had has gone through, or animals that you know of that do really asshole things, like BFT suggesting the wasp. But I would say specifically paper wasps. Those are the most scary ones. But we'll have a fun discussion. I mean, hey, who knows? If we get enough submission, maybe it'll become a feature discussion. Who knows?
Have everybody call in that sent in a thing. Be like, just come on over to TeamSpeak and tell us your story. Have a show of bad pet stories.
But yeah, no matter how asshole the animals become, it's still a better love story than Twilight. What? That makes no sense. I know. That's why I keep the meme going.
Yeah. Now it's time, guys. We're gonna get right into the shout outs and love segment. This is where we find out a little bit about what we've done last week and whatever. But Yogi, on the power rankings on allgames.com, where did we sit?
Back at number 8.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
top 10.
I think we actually hit number 7.
Oh yeah, top 10.
Yeah. Top 10 no matter what. It was the top 5, I know that much. But yeah. Good times.
But you guys can help us out whenever we do have to get higher onto the power rankings. You guys can, don't forget that our stream is playing on allgames.com around 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. GMT. if you need to know. But we can do this, guys. We can climb. We've climbed into the top 10. We can get to the top 5. You guys can play the stream or the playback on your smartphones, tablets, computers. Hell, if your toaster's got a screen and a processor, you can even use that too. I mean, you can mute it and stuff if you want to. And basically, what is it, like 5 to 10 minutes?
Yeah,
And
if
it
you
gives us a view.
play the stream at least 5 minutes on any device, then it counts towards our numbers. I mean, we hope you actually listen to the episodes if you missed the previous week.
Definitely.
But leave it in the background on multiple devices. Podcasts don't take up that much bandwidth. We have a very high compression rate, so it means it's a small file. Like there's some people that have like bit rates, sample rates that are like, I don't know, 196K or higher. That's overkill. Like all you really need is like 96K. That's CD quality right there. And even that might be too much. 64K might be more than enough. Yeah.
64 CD quality, 96 starting to get into DVD quality sound.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's in between. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 64 is more than enough for most people. But when you put music, the 96 does make a little bit more of a difference. Slight difference.
And now, a message from our sponsors.
So yeah, folks, as always, we do head over to geekyantics.net/sponsors to see our current offers and people that are helping to keep the dream alive and the bills paid. We've been talking a lot about Shiny Prince and Rafflecopter. There's a lot of other folks involved, but those are the main people right now that are actively involved with us. Shiny Prince I'm particularly excited about because they not only, talked about different ways to work with our network, but for premium services. So that's actually one of my clients that's helping to keep the bills paid, and I'm reinvesting that money into network and other things going on. And it's good times. It's a nice relationship. But Shiny Prince Accounts, they're doing some cool stuff over there. What they do is metal wall art. To put it simple, you can get your photos or your artwork printed on metal, and it's water resistant, heat resistant, and it just looks amazing. I'm gonna get one of my first prints in soon, and I'll be able to show it off to you guys. I might even do like a review of it and show you guys what it looks like. It's pretty legit, and it's just cool. It's something that a lot of people don't know exists, and it makes a great gift because of that. Because people will see it and be like, "What's this? Oh wow, this is really neat!" Like it's frameless. Like you don't have to buy a frame for it. It has a built-in mount, And since it's aluminum, it's pretty lightweight too. So Shiny Prince.com, check them out and let them know that the fine folks at geekyantics.net sent you. And you know what? Even though this is a luxury item and it's definitely got high wow factor, that you could order for as little as $12. That's not bad. And think about what you spend that kind of money on. Maybe a bunch of bags of burgers.
2 packs of cigarettes.
2 packs of cigarettes, depending where you are. Where I'm at, they get you 4 packs of cigarettes.
Premium cigarettes.
Oh, excuse me. Can't have the off-brand.
I'm just saying, that's 2 packs of premium cigarettes. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, in New York City, it's like $12 a pack now or something stupid like that. Like, don't smoke in New York.
Everybody's going to vaping.
Yeah, but I don't care what anyone says. It isn't a substitute for me. I'm like Dennis Leary. Give me cancer and I'll die happy.
A-S-S-H-O Wheelie, I'm an asshole. No, man.
Terrible thing to joke about it, though. Oh, that's a good song, though. But anyway.
We're going to get right in.
That's our brief message.
Now, this is where you're going to hear multiple people talking at once because this is the feature presentation. I can't even do the sound effect, but it's Heroes of the Storm, and we're going deep.
Ooh.
We have been storming hots, and now it's time to go deep again.
Yeah, You said that so excited.
And again.
I thought you were gonna go like
Deeper the better.
this.
Yes. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's go. Sylvanas does not suck. Okay, first thing that I know, this is one of the Yogi's first points. And when Sylvanas first came out, without even looking, I didn't even look at her. I just said out of the blue, Sylvanas sucks. And Yogi blew a freaking gasket. What? Like he couldn't talk. Okay, now I do want to clarify, Sylvanas does not suck. Okay, he does not. You just gotta want to play her. She's not the kind of champion or the kind of hero that people think she is. People think she's a ranged assassin. She's not.
Yeah.
She's a siege. She's a specialist. What are specialists, Yogi? Give us some insight.
Well, so this is the first thing that, and we're gonna jump around a lot here. We have some talking points, but there's a lot of stuff we're gonna discuss. One of the things that throws people off about HOTS is that they're used to this really stale format of you got your ADC, you got your support, top lane, mid lane. You know, they might acknowledge as a tank, and there might be an APC or whatever they want to call it in the specific game. But Heroes of the Storm simplifies it a lot more. There's 4 different types. You got support, specialists, you got your help me out here.
Warrior class.
Warrior.
And
what else?
assassin.
So, it's pretty self-explanatory, but then you start, as the more you play, you start realizing there's subtleties to it. So, your assassins, clearly, they're good at cleanup, but you don't want them initiating because they're going to get,
Illidan.
they're glass cannons. They're
Unless-
like what you're...
Unless you're me on Illidan, because then I initiate.
And I mean, you could, would not recommend it, but you might get away with it if you have a hard escape. And that's what like League of Legends player might consider like an ADC, right? So that's that, and that's another thing that makes it easier. There's none of this business about, is it magic damage or is it physical damage? Damage is damage. So it makes it a lot easier to figure out, and you don't have to worry about bring out your calculator, like, wow, they got this much armor, AC class is 10, and they got this buff and this aura, but that one triggers before that does, and that's a dependency. Like, no. Like people, I hate when people say like Heroes of the Storm is like dumbed down. No, it's simplified so you can have fun and focus on the stuff that really matters, the teamwork, and having fun. It shouldn't be fucking science.
Yeah, but we've said it before, time and time again, and we've both said this, okay? That a lot of people that are coming in to play Heroes of the Storm are coming from League of Legends.
Oh,
Okay, and we're gonna
buying into the beta. I wish they held off on that.
We're going to because I bought into the beta, and it's good. But going into this game, we're gonna tell you guys one time right now. League of Legends players have that mentality, okay, that it's all about what I can do as a player. No, it's not. It is, but it's not. If you are pushing a lane, okay, and this happened the last game, and it worked out luckily. I was Vala, I was a range assassin. Yogizilla and Fatal were... Fatal was Brightwing, and Yogi was Sylvanas, I think. And they were in mid, keeping back the enemy team. Nobody knew where I was like, where's Obi at? Well, he's pushing top. Keep pushing top, because they don't expect it, but it's all about objectives. It's the faster you can get down their turrets and their gates, the faster you can win. I mean, you got to pick your fights, but still, it's all about objective. There is no single person mentality in this game. If you're going to have that mentality, and this is what I want to say, if you're going to have that single person, that League of Legends mentality in Heroes of the Storm, you are going to say, oh, it's just a knockoff of League of Legends, or it's just a knockoff of Dota 2, because you don't understand and you are not willing to play a team game.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's so different that it throws people off, because now you have your your assassin, you have your warrior, and your warriors, they're like bruisers or tanks. They have more sustain, they're more staying power. They're usually the people that you want to initiate with. They have the crowd control, or they have the ability to soak damage. Then you have support. That's pretty self-explanatory. Supports usually have heal, crowd control, buffs, blah blah blah. Blah. But a specialist, that's when it gets really interesting because now a lot of people say specialists are the siege people. Not just that, they might have wave clear. They may have some kind of global effects, some kind of team buff. The specialists, they have really interesting kits that you can customize for highly situational things or to enhance your team comp. I mean, so many cool things to do specialists. But most of the specialists, actually, I can't think of any specialist that doesn't have a siege path you could build where they do extra damage to structures or they disable structures.
Well, that's why I say they're sieges, because every one of them has that ability to do more damage or take ammo away or put an aura on the minions there or buff up the minions. Every specialist has that ability to do that. That's why I say they're sieges.
Oh yeah,
Specialists
but
are right.
Go ahead, Fatal.
All right, I think they definitely are siegers, but one thing that I even now, while the meta is still kind of developing, something I haven't seen a lot of people doing lately, but I think definitely needs to be more of a thing, and I see me and Yogi do this a lot when we play. I started seeing more specialists as also an option for almost like a jungle type role, like with the mini camps around the side. Sylvanas' stun allows for her to solo take siege camp without taking any damage, or like a Gazlo who can lay down turrets and kind of tank it with sub minions, can take camps and get those pushing lanes.
Dagger's the same way.
Yeah. So I mean, there's still so much evolution, but like it's an entirely different meta. That's the first thing anyone who goes to Heroes of the Storm has to do. They have to pick up every idea that they know about whatever MOBA they play, crumple it into a ball, throw it away, because it's totally different. Global experience, different. I want to say this is one of the only MOBAs where last hitting doesn't matter.
Depends on, for some people, it depends on if you're building that way. Like a lot of sieges can get mana and health back if they last hit. I know I build a build on Nova to where if I get last hits, I can actually get get back, or I can get stronger or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. But as far as like the core mechanics, it doesn't matter. That's
But I want to ask.
mechanic.
I want to ask a new player, Stryzix. You're new to the game.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about Heroes of the Storm? Being new to the game.
Yeah, I've tried other MOBAs and I wasn't really into it, so I wasn't sure I was gonna like it when I started playing. But it really sucked me in. Like, it's like my secondary game now to Counter-Strike. It's actually pretty fun. In my opinion.
What kind of, if you don't mind me asking, let me ask you this: what sucked you into it? I mean, what told you that, oh my god, I want to play this now?
I don't really know. It didn't seem like the learning curve or whatever was so big. Like, really had to study it to even start to understand it. I felt like it was a little bit easier to get into, and it's definitely more teamwork.
Right. Well, and having us three kind of helped, probably, didn't it?
Oh yeah. That was probably one of the biggest things. Having you guys, you guys don't call me a scrub and rage at me when I do something wrong.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't start seeing saltiness on HOTS until they started letting like the general populace come in, and fortunately, most of the neo MOBA players, the people that think League of Legends invented MOBAs, which it did not, but we're gonna touch that one.
Blizzard did.
It did it, but 'Cause I love when people go on HOTS. It's like I know a thing or two. Like they're trying to tell you how to play, and they're like a level 2 player profile. It's like, well, I played League of Legends since season 1, and I know a thing or two about MOBAs. I'm like, yeah, but there's been lots of MOBAs before that. The mechanics have been around for a long time. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. But you know, it's just you gotta like Felo said, you have to empty your cup and just freaking be willing to realize it's a team game. There's not an individual kind of approach to things. Like even the things like takedown. And I think Blizzard needs to change the word takedown to assist, because takedown people think about kills, right? And they need to get away from that, because that's one of the biggest problems with League of Legends is that people think about KDA. And that's like the ultimate thing. KDA is like, well, yeah.
Spoiler alert, guys. If you hit this person one time, you're going to get a takedown. No matter if you kill him or not, if you hit him one time, you get a takedown.
Yep.
So for those people that are like, oh, I last hit him, good for you, I still got the kill. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did.
See, I don't think they should call it assist either, because assist has a stigma, thanks to other MOBAs. But what I'd like to see is like a PIK stat instead, which just stands for participated in kill. It states this person participated in the action to kill said player.
Yeah. What about you, Stry?
For what?
Do you think they should keep the takedowns, or kind of make it because it's such a team game?
Well, I think Fatal's right. Assist kind of does have a stigma, because I don't really get like all excited when I see assists, even on like Counter-Strike, like any game. I feel like all they did was assist, but you know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. PIK, participated in kill, gets rid of the assist stigma. And it kind of doesn't lead people to believe that they were the reason that person died. Yeah.
Yog, you all right there, bud?
Yeah, freaking family interrupting at the best time. What? What happened?
Nothing.
My cat's freaking out. But, you know, I think if assist has a stigma, it's going to be just to the people that are stuck in the old ways of thing. And I think if it scares people off, good, because those are not the people that should be playing HOTS. I think Heroes of the Storm is for people that like what League of Legends is trying to do, but can't stand the community and the elitism in there, but still like the ideas there, you know? But they want to play something more team-oriented.
Right.
You know, like I think the depth is still there. I think the character design is definitely there, but it's a lot more action oriented. You can play more matches in the course of an hour. You know, it's a lot of good things. And for some people, that might be the one MOBA they would ever consider playing. Smite might be another alternative, because some people don't like the whole kind of isometric view. They want to have full 3D graphics. That's a whole other thing. But as far as gameplay mechanics go, it's a action-packed game. It's team-oriented. It's objective-driven, and it's fun at every turn. It's not like this tedious thing on like, all right, well, this is the laning phase, and I'm gonna poke a little bit, and I'm gonna farm and get my CS up to this much. I should be producing about this much gold per minute, and then I gotta make sure I'm denying at the same time, but I also gotta lay down wards to see if anyone's coming to the lane. I'm gonna check the jungle camps every now and then, and then I'm gonna run 3 different timers so I can let my team know when we're gonna do the attack on the different camps. But exactly, it makes you want to shoot your head. It's like, it's a game.
No, it's you talking like that.
But that's how it sounds to me when like you're playing in a casual queue, and someone's like being so meticulous about it. I'm just having fun right now, dude. Like, it ain't that serious to me. Like, we're playing ranked queue, okay, I understand. It's competitive, right? Hero League or Team League, whatever, I get it. But like, sometimes you just want to have a good time and relax and you know. And on League of Legends, you can't even really do that unless you're playing maybe like ARAM or URF, you know. And it's a built-in troll mode. But even then, like, you have the tryhards that are like, stop feeding. That build is wrong. Go back to play bots. You know.
I mean, I think if there was a word I want changed, it's support. Supports in Heroes of the Storm totally different. You know, everyone hears support and they're like, oh, it's League of Legends, or heck, it's even, you know, Smite or any other MOBA. Supports traditionally are known to not be able to do shit. Supports are there to attempt to keep someone alive or to maybe be tanky. It comes to Heroes of the Storm, dude. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. When this game comes out of beta, everybody has access and they start playing it, they're going to be like, man, I'm never playing support. Support is so bad. Support is so trash. And then they're going to be sitting there looking, going, why did I just get face rolled by a Tacitor? You know, why did I just get deleted by Rengar? Wait, how come no one can ever seem to kill freaking Uther? What's up? These are supports. They shouldn't be that uber.
That's the thing about this game is that it changes the genre. It puts it completely upside down. Like, it puts you to the mindset, don't underestimate anyone and always be ready for anything. And that heightened awareness, it makes everything a rush. And, you know, like, when you have a teammate that comes in just in the nick of time to heal you or help you on a team battle, or you zig just the right way, like, it's like the slight little things you do to adjust change the flow completely. Like the positioning that you do take on in a battle, who initiates, like little things like that is just so much fun. Like, and again, like when people say there's not enough depth, like it seems like a really shallow rip off of League of Legends. And oh my god, I've heard so many people say that. Like, you realize League of Legends did not invent MOBA, it did not even reinvent it. It's just the most mainstream game. That bothers me so much. But this is a MOBA that I can wholeheartedly recommend to friends, even casuals. I'm like, dude, it's so much fun. You know, like, you know, StarCraft, you know, WoW. You know, imagine playing with a different character, your favorite characters from the different things, Diablo. You know, but like in a more action, fast-paced kind of game, and team me up with players from those other franchises. Like, oh, that sounds crazy. Like, yeah, that's what Heroes of the Storm is. And imagine when Blizzard introduces characters from other properties, like when they start doing other franchises like the Overwatch. Imagine they start putting those characters into Heroes of the Storm. The possibilities, oh man. I'm so excited about it. Like,
the storm has arrived. It's outside and it's scaring me.
Is that
That's why I just jumped. You didn't see me just jump?
Obi's facial expression completely changes. Like, all right, I'm gonna go AFK for now.
I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
No, I feel you there, bro. My thing is when I'm like taking a nap and like someone opens the door like suddenly, like instead of opening it up casually, like they do a crane, like, hey. I hate that. That's like one of my peeves. Like, you know, let's pretend we're civilized human beings and we knock and then open the door slowly.
Let's pretend that we're civilized human beings.
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on? But anyway, back to the Heroes of the Storm. You know, I love that it's, you know, it's got its flaws. I don't want to act like it doesn't have flaws. There are, but I mean, I was in an alpha. I didn't take advantage of nearly as much of the alpha as some other people did. I mean, I had a lot of stuff going on, but I love the alpha. But they've changed so much in the beta, and it's so much better now. I mean, the UI in particular, it's so much clearer to understand what's going on, it's easy to navigate. The way they handle the reward. I remember the daily rewards used to be so buried in the UI that you almost forgot about them. It was so weird. Like, well, what are my daily rewards?
Right.
My daily quests.
There's another new player in the channel too as well. Morgana, how are you liking the game, huh?
Oh, I like it.
He just likes it.
I like it. I just.
We're just glad we're not talking about Thor right now.
hey, now just ignore Thor and walk away.
That's isn't that your future toon husband or something?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Thor. It's Thor.
All right, let's get off this.
Oh my
worry,
god,
I'll
are
be
we
there.
not doing the context thing anymore? Because like,
No, because
All right, there, Archer.
wow,
It's okay.
dude.
You don't need to be jealous of Thor.
So what? I'll ask you the same thing I asked Strazix. What kind of drew you into the game?
Well, for me, it was just another Blizzard game.
She's like a
You
free
know.
beta code.
No, I applied and I got it, but no, it was just another Blizzard game, and I haven't found a Blizzard game that I don't like. For me, the game it really needs to be played with friends, though. Otherwise, for me, it's boring.
Well, and that's the same way for me too. Like if Fatal's not on, I won't even turn it on. I'll go play Deathmatch in CS:GO, or I'll go play H1Z1, or hell, or Smite, or whatever. But I can't play it alone. For one, I don't get nearly as much XP, and for two, I'm one of those people that say, "God damn it," that know how to play and know what to do in the game, and then I'm one of those people that get queued with 4 other people that just bought into the game or just got their beta code today, and so they're like, "Dude, what do I do?" It's just like I can't deal with stupidity. Especially if it's a map like, where you have to go into the underneath, or if it's the doubloon map, the pirate ship map,
The Haunted
where
Mines is the first one we talked about.
the haunted mines, where you have to go and leave your lane and actually go get something, or the another one that people are just retarded about, like all 5 people going to get the what is that, the blessing or the tribute.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like no, you don't need us, and then like we get there and their whole team's there. Yeah, we did, but
yeah,
whatever.
Cursed Hollow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the worst one is definitely the Haunted Mines.
And see, there's a funny fact about the Haunted Mines. For some reason, I think people don't realize it. From the top level, you can actually see the bottom level.
Mm-hmm.
And it's accurate. If someone's standing by that door, you can scout it before you ever go in the mines.
Yep.
So I don't get why people see, well, there's 5 enemy champions there. Let me just go down in the mines and make sure there's 5 enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, before I died, I counted 5.
Mm-hmm. And then now it's
This
a
is a lot of
4v5 and we're screwed.
a lot of detail in the engine, the graphics engine. You can see through that little hole in the ground what's going on in the mines. I like that little touch. But that map is one of the toughest ones. If you don't have a well-coordinated team, the gap between skill and
And they fixed a
teamwork-
bunch of stuff that we took advantage of. Like going down, like there's a minute until the mines open. Yogi's already down there. Like, I'm ready! The whole team's almost down there sometimes. We're all at a different camp. As soon as it comes up, we pick up 5 camps just like that.
Yeah, we used to camp it out hard. Now you could go in and when it's about like 5 to 10
5 seconds. 5 seconds. It opens.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but oh well.
That map, I'm glad that map's not as big on the rotation. But Morgana, is there any map that you've particularly grown fond of or not?
No, not really. I like.
You need to play with us.
Yeah,
That's the
I always play
problem.
with you guys.
That's the problem.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem with them. I always play with you guys, so that's not a problem. But yeah, I tend to avoid the game if I'm not playing with you guys. You guys are more fun.
I used to. I was the same way during the alpha, which is why I didn't play as much because during the alpha I didn't have that many friends to play with. But I started making friends within the game, but like they were like they had weird schedules or whatever. But like now I get solo queue and I'm fine. I don't know what's changed exactly. Yeah, I
Gotten
can't quite put my finger on it.
You know what's going on.
I'm better at the game.
Yeah. Isaacs, what about you, man? Is there one you really like to play?
I don't know what it's called, but it's like the one where the dragon or something is there, and you have to capture the things that shoot lasers into the. Talking about?
Yeah, the Spire.
Yeah, that thing. I like that, but only if I'm playing with you guys. And then the mines one's pretty cool. But I played on a player versus player match, I think, without you guys, and it was really hard to coordinate because there's no voice chat or no one was using it if there is.
There isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, which is probably a good thing.
Fatal, what about
Yeah.
you? What map do you like the best?
Oh man, Blackheart Bay is really good. I love coins, doubloons, and setting off the cannons. It's probably a toss-up though. It's probably between that one and the new map, the Lair of the Spider Queen.
Okay. I am gonna go with Blackheart Bay because of Illidan. He's my main. And if you guys ever watch me play Illidan, and speaking of, I'll play him after the stream or after the podcast. But Illidan, his initial alt is halfway across the map, and then once I hit 20, it's global to where I can go to anybody as long as I see him. With my alt and stun you and just hurt you a lot. So I can actually jump to the doubloon turn in, like, from wherever, as long as I can see him. It's only like a 60-second cooldown. Kind of like Diablo's Fire Breath. 60-second cooldown. I use them on freaking camps. Don't care. You're like, earlier you're like, wait, why are you using your Fire Breath? It's a 60-second cooldown. By the time we got into a fight, it was up again. So it's like, whatever. My basic attacks reset my freaking cooldown.
You were just going so crazy with it, though. Deploying fire on like a single creep. Like, take this! I'm like, damn, overkill.
That creep shouldn't have been talking shit.
He was.
Oh my god.
I just call it that's his bad breath. That's all I got. Because, I mean, you got Diablo with blue fire coming out of his face. Well, in mine it's blue because I have the skin, but... who did we miss? Yogi. What's your favorite map? You kind of said a bunch of them, but which one's your favorite?
Oh, favorite? I mean, I definitely get excited when Tomb of the Spider Queen comes out. I mean, it's mostly because it's a brand new map. That was it wasn't available during the alpha. It came out like what, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I think it's really well balanced. You know, like getting the objectives in that map won't tip the balance that hard, but if you play smart, it will. So it's not one of those things like the golem is ridiculous. Like one misplay in the Haunted Mines, and like you have like a 8 skull golem pushing versus a 92 skull golem or something stupid like that, and that golem is like pooping all over your structures and getting tickled by everything you throw at it. And I don't like that. I find that very frustrating. So outside of Tomb of the Spider Queen, I kind of like. I think I might have to go with Blackheart Bay just because on that map, it's like tug of war, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you fail to collect the coins, then you could do things like ambush people when they're trying to turn in. You know, and if you have some stealth in play or you have some kind of way of warding with like, I don't know, whatever you might have like a turret like Gazlo has, or
Zagreus.
The what?
Zagreus,
The
creeps.
Tumor, yeah.
Yep.
So like if you have something like that, you can do a little scouting. Or Tyrion has the little owl that she shoots out. So if you have something like that, you can play defensively and like, you know, capture someone when they're like least expect it, and they're trying to catch it. Like, oh, no one's around. It's like pew, and then you steal the coin, then you turn them in. So, like, it's fun. Like, it's a really cool dynamic, and those cannons hurt. But like, let's say you have a Tassador on your team, he can shield the structures that are getting attacked. He can use a mule if he gets that ability. And there's different things you can do to kind of bounce back from that deficit.
Right.
So I feel like it's a game. It's a map that has a really cool layout. Like it's a bit of a maze, and it's just you have to play smart. But even if you make some mistake, it's not completely brutal, or like it doesn't completely like smash you if you make a mistake.
Well, and you were talking about Tomb of the Spider Queen. The next question for everybody is, do you love it or hate it? That map.
I love it.
I know you love it. Fatal?
Oh, love it.
Cryzix?
Which one was that one?
Tomb of the Spider Queen, when you turn in the jewels and get the spiders in each lane.
I'm not sure I remember that one.
Okay. Morgana?
I don't think I've ever played that one either. When did it come out?
3 weeks
Oh my
ago.
gosh.
Well, I do like
I
it.
don't know.
Well, it's all good. I like it just because there's a different aspect of, the 3, ranged minions are going to give you your diamonds. When you kill somebody, they spit out diamonds, and then you can zone off the other team so they can't get those diamonds back. And, there's just a whole bunch of things that you can do in there. And then the different, the one thing that I like about it is the map itself. It's truly an open map.
Yeah.
And then there's just hiding spots everywhere, like the dust and the fog and everything. I do like that, especially if you play an assassin champion or somebody like Nova or something, where you can run in there as long as you don't do anything, you're not going to get stealth. And then you can set up ambushes. I mean, if you're Zeratul, you can set up some ambushes. Not Zeratul. Yeah.
Yeah, Zeratul.
Yeah, Zeratul, you can set up ambushes, and especially if you have Illidan that can come all the way across the map to join in on a team fight, or Brightwing all the way across the map. I mean, that's just things that...
Falstad.
There's so many avenues and approaches that people are going to have to think about to play that map. So I think it's good. I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds
the openness.
interesting.
Yeah. Have you played? I thought you played it recently, Morgana.
No, I haven't played it since last week when I played with you guys.
Oh, so you may have missed it then. It's the map where like there's literally spiders pushing along with the regular creeps, and when you kill them, they drop little gems, and then you can use them to turn in. You can turn them in like you do in Blackheart Bay, but it's 2 locations instead of 1.
Well, the spiders are actually ranged spitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So then
spitting,
I don't
you
remember that one.
once you get 50 diamonds, each lane spawns a big spider that does massive amounts of AoE damage to structures.
And it summons too.
So and it just summons more spider bugs and guards and stuff. Yeah, you play it right, and then you if you spawn a boss or some siege camps or some whatever camps on top of that, I mean, you can actually push more of a lane, like we did it, where we pushed almost into 2 towers, off of one spider, off of one, what's it called? The spiderlings dropping. So, it's a real fun map.
I like it.
It
It's
sounds
a good,
fun.
well balanced. Yeah. You gotta play with us. It's a really good map. As a matter of fact, I know you're streaming afterwards. Instead of playing Skyrim, you should play HOTS with us.
Yes.
Oh, that's the plan. Yeah, no, I'll skip Skyrim tonight to play with you guys.
So-
Definitely.
Yogi,
Yes!
where are we at? Are we up there or are we down here?
Up? Where?
Where your
What?
cursor's at?
Oh, yeah, we're there. We're there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the other thing is, like I mentioned before, this is a MOBA that feels very rewarding. It's got a good feedback system in it, meaning that everything you do gives you a positive reinforcement, but it also reinforces that the notion that it's a team effort. And they can still do more of that to get people out of the mindset of like, oh, I'm doing really good, instead of like, wow, my team's doing really well, right? But they're still they're definitely leaps and bounds ahead of most competitive games.
Well,
And then the rewards, like you can level up your player profile, and that unlocks stuff. And then you can level up your individual heroes. And there's so much stuff at every level, you know. And it's just like whether you're getting gold, like every hero opens up at like level 4. That's when you get all the talents they could possibly have, the abilities you could possibly have. But then you get gold, you get alternate skins, different colors, and different kind of little neat things. Like you get a portrait of that hero, so you can use that as your avatar of sorts. A lot of that nice little touches like that. I always feel like you're working towards something, not just honing your skills, but you're like unlocking stuff. And some people need that, because then that bridges the gap between kind of being testing out the waters, right? And then going full in and like saying, hey, I really want to commit to getting better at this game because it's actually really fun. That's what I mean. Like, it's very rewarding. It's got good feedback in there.
I do like.
And I think
I do like at the end though with the feedback part, where it tells you everything that you've done.
Yeah.
Like it shows you, it shows your bar going up, with the level, the character level. It shows you what you get next if you have a character that you're leveling up, and what your next level is going to give you for that character. The player profiles, when you actually can look at your previous games and your stats, it gives you lots of information about, not necessarily your stats, but what you're doing in games. Like, I play 90% of my games are assassins. Literally, or tanks.
That's
just
a whole
because.
different. That's like a completely different spectrum.
Well,
different ends of the spectrum.
Well, okay. Well, this is in-game feedback anyway, but it just kind of lets you know what you're doing, like how much siege damage you did, how much hero damage you did, if you did die, how many takedowns were completed. So basically, if you got 31 takedowns and you have 31 takedowns, I mean, that means you were a part of every kill. It gives you your kill participation, I believe. Maybe. But you can you can figure that out if it doesn't. I think it does, but I mean, it's just so much information that you can say, okay, hey, I did really good that game. I was a tank, and me being a tank, I'm supposed to be in every kill participation, unless there's a 1v1 solo or something. But if you have 35 kills and you were in 33 of them, that means you did pretty good as a tank, because you were in almost every one of our fights.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I think there's two big things that I really look to that I can admire that they've done with this. One is their overall ability to listen to their community. Inside of the forums, there's a little posting area. It's like, what skins do you guys want to see? And people just post ideas like, oh, I want to see, Monarch Brightwing, or I want to see, Flying Monkey, and just all these different ideas. And then they look at them and they're like, well, here's the most upvoted ones. Let's make these skins. And I can't really go in and see, I have yet to see a skin I'm like, well, that's total junk. They're all pretty good. They're pretty funny, really well done, and they're all based off what the community wanted. Between that and the fact that they, in the game itself, they record every match you play.
Mm-hmm.
If you play it, they record it. So when I have terrible matches and I can't figure out how we lost, I can go back and watch it. And I can be like, oh, well, what happened in this match? Oh, there it is. I think that will lead to a really heavy competitive scene, because when you can watch your replays, you don't have to sit there and run a third party or stream just to record your gameplays. And even if you did, that would only be from your perspective, I don't have to go to a third party system like League of Legends. Every game I play, even if it's against bots, every game I play is recorded.
And then it cuts off at 20.
So?
I'm saying it still cuts off.
What do you mean, like
Never mind.
at X amount of games or at
Yeah,
your level?
like it's like 10 games or whatever it's recorded. Anything after the 10 games or before that, anything before the 10 games would be, you wouldn't be able to see it anymore.
I think it's actually a time frame. I think it's anything you've played in like the last week, I believe is what they keep recording. Because like I when I looked back in mine a couple days ago, I had like 30 or 40 that were listed.
Was that Obi?
Awkward silence. Were there anybody else besides Yogi that was in the alpha?
I was, but I didn't play.
Oh!
Oh my god!
I knew that would get that.
Oh my gosh, that makes the heart cry.
Ow!
I'm sorry.
Like I've heard that so often. It's like, you know, I wish that stuff was transferable. Like, can you imagine being invited? You know, like, imagine God. I don't care if you guys believe it or not, but you know, imagine God invites you for a tea party. Hey, I'm gonna have the best snacks ever. Just come out to heaven for a day. You come back to earth and do your thing. I want to have you hang out. And then you say, I'm sorry, God, I'm too busy. Oh, that hurts my heart.
It wasn't that I was too busy. It's the same problem. It was the same problem then as it is now. I didn't like playing by myself. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I never played it because I did.
I know. I'm busting your chops. I know.
But I didn't have fun with it playing by myself.
Are we just gonna breeze by the fact that pretty much Yogi just said Alpha Heroes of the Storm is like having lunch with God? Are we just gonna breeze that?
I couldn't.
No,
I
we
was
were waiting on you to
scrambling.
say something, Tatum.
I was scrambling. I'm like, come on, imagine if, you know, the big man upstairs or big woman upstairs, whatever, what you believe in, says, hey, any snack you want, any food you want, any kind of music you want, done. Just come out, spend a day with me. We'll hang out. We'll have brunch. It'll be cool. We'll play some I don't know, some
Heroes
cricket.
of the Storm Alpha?
Heroes of the Storm Alpha. And hopefully Morgana will play one session before it goes into beta. Oh,
I
she did.
I did. I played one.
One.
I played one.
I mean, I
We'll
can't
say
bust the
5.
chops. I didn't spend nearly as much time as I wanted to on the alpha. I streamed it a few times, but I'm like, damn. And I didn't think they were gonna go into beta as soon as they did. But it's cool though. I mean, the alpha was pretty flawless for the most part. It's fully playable. I didn't run into any bugs. It was more like how intuitive the UI was and little things like that. But I feel you. It is more fun with friends.
Yeah, it's really hard to play when you don't know what you're doing. When you have people saying go here, go there, and you're like, okay, well, where the hell is that at?
You need to find a hero or a role that you're really confident in. So when someone tells you that, you can say, okay, but let me do this because this is what I've had the most success with. And then, you know, you're not mean. You're not like you really.
Or you're just like me and you tell them to fuck off.
Well, yeah, there's
the
that.
OB approach, yeah.
OB Logic 101, 2015. Fuck off.
I mean, OB freaking, pimp slapped some people with baby powder on his hands because they put the French fries in the same oil as the onion rings.
Damn right.
He made him throw away the whole batch. Like, fuck that shit. He went into the back. He started throwing freaking stoves over and fryers over. Like, yeah, rampaging.
Okay, I was just
oil.
hungry, not being Incredible Hulk. Okay.
It puts the fries into the bag, or else it gets the powder again.
Oh my gosh, some fries sound good right now.
Dude, I'm hungry. Crap.
See, we always come to this place.
Food topic. You know what sounds good right now? A flatbread sub from Subway.
Oh, fuck your couch.
I'm going there afterwards. Guys, the stream's going to be a little bit delayed.
We're obviously all malnourished because every time we like even make the brief mention of food, we're like, that sounds good. I'm hungry.
Yeah. But if you guys
About to
have
have some
any,
dill
if you
pickle
guys have
chips.
any thoughts that you guys would like to add on the Heroes of the Storm, changes, skins, whatever you guys want to do, you guys can leave us a voicemail at 206-415-4987, and we will respond live. You guys can send us an email as well, mail@geekyantics.net. But for now, we doing a dust off? We got like 15 minutes.
A little brief dust off.
Okay. For now, guys, we are going to get right, just keep on going with what we're talking about. And every now and then, we get a chance to do a segment here on HorsePLAY Live. That we started with this segment. This is near and dear. This is one of our original segments that we started. But it is hashtag the dust off. Guys, let's talk about video games. Yeah, whoop. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Dust off is where we dust off old games and purchases, revisit old games, update our game list. Check out, you guys can check out the hashtag dust off on Twitter and Geeky Antics YouTube and Twitch. Damn. For more in-depth analysis, impressions, giveaways.
Giveaways and gameplay. Impressions and
I say
gameplay.
giveaway. Sorry, I've been
Always
giveaway
trying
on
to
the
give
brain.
stuff away.
No, I'm not. Go.
Well, outside of Heroes of the Storm,
Mhm.
I've gotten back into SoulForge because I mainly play it on a tablet. I think I might chill, lay in bed, or kick back on the sofa, relax with that, or maybe have a cigarette outside in a porch, play that. And the app was corrupt. I had to uninstall it and reinstall it several times. It finally worked, and now I'm playing it again.
Nice.
And Lord Rakdos, I don't know if you're watching, if you're listening, wherever you are in the world. I gotta say, I'm freaking really tired of people using the fucking SB and Sage. Fuck that dude in the ear with the rusty penny. I'm tired of seeing him.
Rusty.
Everybody's running the same fucking deck. Screw you. I hope a pigeon poops on your freaking car and causes your freaking paint job to be corroded
Bro.
and oxidized. I want serious deposits of rust on your paint job.
You're an ass. A few games that I've been playing this week, and I know this first one's gonna blow people's minds when I say it, but I've played probably about 20 games this week of it. But League of Legends. Now, this is why. No, listen.
I'm
This
walking
is
away.
why. Because I don't want to troll in HOTS. Put your damn earphones back on. Really? I don't. He's like, I'm screw you guys. I don't want to go off and troll in HOTS. I don't want to do that. I want to be serious when I play. Semi-serious when I play HOTS. So, like, my troll game is League of Legends because that's what it is already anyway. Like, you get in a person, like, I'm not going to go off and be stupid, but I'm going to go play Blitzcrank every fucking game. Or I'm going to, when I get top lane, I'm going to go fucking play Teemo. Just because I don't care. Or I'm going to play Cho'Gath mid, or just whatever. Just to be a troll. I don't care. But that's why. Yogi missed it already, but HOTS is still my love. I still love it to death. League of Legends is my troll game, Yogi.
Oh,
Come
were
on,
you
man.
playing URF?
No, I was playing a ranked 5v5, and I troll.
On a ranked game? Aw, don't be that guy.
Like,
I mean,
no,
you know.
like every game Blitzcrank. Or if I get top, I'm going Teemo.
I do top Teemo. Hey, top Teemo and top
Support,
Shaco
support,
works.
support Shaco. It works.
It does.
It does. Seriously.
fucking meta.
Shaco doesn't
That's-
need shit for fucking money, dude. He's
That's
just
the
getting...
problem I have with League of Legends. No one wants to break the cookie cutter strategies. Like, just do your own thing. If it works, if you're comfortable with it and it's effective, then go with it.
Right. But we've also been playing some. I got back into some Payday 2,
Oh,
and yeah, it's one of those games that, oh my god, why? But I've been playing Hawken again lately. Which you guys know we were kind of like Hawken for a couple weeks until it died down again. But I've been playing Hawken again. There's some new updates and some new stuff that's going on there that I think people might like. You guys should get back on there. Fatal, were you playing any games this week that you haven't played in a while?
Yeah, actually I was. I've been playing a lot of Super Nintendo, NES, Sega Genesis, speed running.
Yogi snapped back like a son, but she's like, "What? Super Nintendo?"
Like I've been playing them. I've been looking into speed runs and stuff. I'm actually contemplating going into Mystery Tournament 7 or Mystery Tournament 8 for speed runs. I think that'll be fun.
Speedrunners live?
Yeah, they do mystery tournaments where pretty much you race one other person, a random game. You don't know what game it is until basically 3 minutes before the competition, the race starts.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's amazing. It's pretty awesome. I've been watching it, really got into it. So there's a few like Legend of Zelda on Super NES. I dusted that off because it's big speed run. ActRaiser 2, Streamers for NES. God, Mega Man X Street Fighter, Boshi. Oh, and picked up the R Humble Bundle. So here soon, probably gonna be messing with Wings of V and all those frustrating games to make you pull your hair out.
Nice. Morgana, do you have any games that you've been kind of playing that you kind of pick back up after being gone for a little while?
No, I'm still kind of on a Skyrim kick, but
Not
that
playing
started
WoW?
like last week.
Didn't
Oh
pick-
no, I
didn't-
actually got rid of WoW.
So did I. I canceled my account yesterday.
Yeah, I did mine. I got rid of mine last week. So,
I finally
yeah.
canceled it. I feel proud of myself. I canceled WoW, Yogi.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still Blizzard heavy. I'm still playing StarCraft 2, which I'm loving, by the way.
Oh yes, I'm playing the arcade.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like a
actually
full
playing
arcade.
matches. Like I beat the living hell out of somebody in my first like quick match or quick matchmaking. I beat the living hell out of him. Oh, it was great. Zerg it up, babies. Zerg it up. That's all I want to say. 30
but
30 Zerglings do a lot of fucking damage.
To me, the Zerg rush is like it lacks finesse. It works, but it's like skipping foreplay. It's like okay.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
guess.
Zerg, dude. If I don't rush, I mean, unless I build perfectly, then I'm screwed. That's just how it is. It's a Zerg
Yeah,
play.
but you still have to watch out for Destiny Cloud Fist.
What?
You're an idiot.
It's a Space Marine build. Basically, they make a second base early in the game, lift it up, fly it somewhere else on the map, so when you think you found their main base, they can rebuild from a second location and obliterate Zerg.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was actually the term for it. But I do. That's why I love playing Terran because their base is freaking portable. It's like how great is that?
What about you? Is there any old games you kind of picked up this week?
Oh yeah. There's one that's gonna sound a bit peasantish. Okay.
Dude, Yogi plays fucking Terraria, so...
Alright. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Nice.
Love that
Black
game.
Ops. Yes, it's my
Nice.
favorite Call of Duty by far.
Very
And
nice.
all over the years since it came out, you know, I keep going back to it because it's just so fun for me.
They just announced Black Ops 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, buddy.
Might have
Treyarch's
to
getting
keep
the
that.
reins back. It'll be amazing.
Cool. I'll have to pick
Maybe.
that up.
Well, guys, it's
Did
about
they
that...
announce when it was coming out?
Probably standard time, fall this year, I'd imagine. We'll hear more at E3.
Okay.
But guys, it is about that time where it's about time to wrap up the show. We do want to make, yeah, it's about that time to wrap up the show. That's good. So we do want to give everybody a chance to shout themselves out where we can find them at. Strazix, where can we find you at, sir?
Like physical location or
No, like social media.
ah,
Give me your address.
YouTube, Queeble TV, Quible TV.
Okay.
Find
And
me
of course, you guys can find him now too on geekyantics.net as well. And he's going to be one of our guys that are putting all the information on the website for us because he's our, he wanted to do that. So check him out. He'll be, if he's not already on the website, he should be by the time Yogi clicks his button thing, he's accepted kind of thing. But Fatal Blades, where can we find you at, sir?
Well, Twitter at Fatal Blades, FATLBLADES. Twitch.tv/F8TL_BLADES. Fatal Blades hashtag 1828 on BattleNet. Always looking for Heroes of the Storms players. Come on. Timey-wimey tea time every other Saturday. Usually I show up at anywhere they're willing to have me. And let's see. Anything else?
He's been on the Sunday Dose a lot on Sundays as well.
I have to, yes. I've been there quite a bit. Other than that, maybe chasing a squirrel. Watch your backyards. I may be chasing squirrels.
All right, before we get Morgana, what about you, darling? Where can we find you at? Inside your house.
I am at Morgana Freya at pretty much everywhere. Steam, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, everywhere.
All right. Guys, HorsePLAY Live is everywhere you can listen to or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com. Please take a few minutes to thumb up, favorite, subscribe, and share. Even better, we'd love some reviews and comments from you guys. It's quick, it's easy, it really helps us out. Thanks to everyone who has been pimping out our content. We really appreciate it. We love you very much. You guys like eye candy? We have video as well. You guys can check us out on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube.com/geekyantics and Twitch.tv/geekyantics, which is where you're at now. Here on Geeky Antics Network, in collaboration with the United Broadcasting Network and All Games Radio Network, we have tons of shows to cover with a wide spectrum of topics. We can't possibly plug every single one. So, if you guys want to find out who's playing what, where, you guys can go to geekyantics.net/schedule. And that'll tell you the full podcast lineup. But Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are our biggest podcasting and streaming days for now. If you guys want to be a part of that, don't forget geekyantics.net and just say, hey, I want to be a podcaster. And we'll get you set up. We'll help you out. But for now, Yogi, where can they find you at, sir? Or actually, I'll go first. You guys can find me at Obi1X2 on Twitter, at Obi1X2 on Twitch, Obi1X2 fans on Facebook, and of course, Obi1X2 at geekyantics.net. And yeah, guys, don't be afraid to say hi. I'm most of the time, a pleasant person. Sometimes I have my drawbacks, my bad days, but who doesn't? So, Yogi, where can we find you at, sir?
Oh, you can find me at Yogizilla, at Yogizilla on Twitter, and I'm Yogizilla on Tumblr and Instagram and all that cool stuff the kids do. Facebook, I hear that's still relevant. Twitch, yeah. I can't stream as much as I used to. But every time I'm stream, every hour that goes by, it's like ching. I'm like, oh, it costs money.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but I love it. It's like, damn. It's like I feel like I'm a drug addict. I can't keep doing the things I love because it costs money. What? Who said that? That's terrible. Don't listen to that. But otherwise, I'm hanging out at the Geeky Antics channel, doing podcasting and geekyantics.net. That's where you can find me, yo. Word up. And of course, me and Fatal do the Time Miami Tea Time, which is bi-weekly, Saturdays at noon Eastern. Word. And it's not just the Who. We talk The Walking Dead. We talk about creative writing. We go